Evening. Northeastern, on the other hand, 2-10, looking to improve that lot. Every team will make the playoffs. They'd like to improve their seeding a bit before we get to March. We are underway just after 1 p.m. Northeastern controlling the tip. First possession at that end of the floor for them. Matthews with a bounce for Tramble. Goes to work on Frau Garcia, and up and in, off the window. Good start for Justice.
Established early on when Northeastern had their most luck against Stony Brook in the last matchup. It was the stretches where they were able to pound the ball inside and get looks in close.
You mentioned that last meeting just 9 days ago down on Long Island on the 6th. Quick turnaround. Corner three is good. The answer from Diaca Berretti. Three is good. The answer from Diaca Berretti. Averages 2 made threes per game, shooting it at 38%, and right away makes an impact.
And one of their better volume three-point shooters and one of the better volume three-point shooters in the CAA as a whole.
This is her 4th stop in her career. Spent the last year at Jackson State. Simmons on the drive, baseline, gets swatted from behind. There's Caitlin Frost.
Northeastern starting with a slightly smaller lineup with Simmons and Kelly's out on the floor, so they're going to have to rely on quickness and floor spacing to make this work.
Shot clock down to 5. Collins on the drive, blows by. The mid-range jumper is good. That's good to get going here early as well.
And good patience to not settle for the three. Recognize she had just enough time to find the soft spot in the mid-range.
Brantley on the wing will bounce it for Frost. A handoff back to Brantley. Now the entry feed for Potter. Kick back out. Stony Brook will reset up top. Brantley uses the screen. Shot clock winding down. Berretti, Simmons defending, the entry pass to Potter, goes at Tramble. Now the fadeaway try, no good. And Simmons amongst the trees boxes out for Simmons defending, the entry pass to Potter, goes at Tramble. Now the fadeaway try, no good. And Simmons amongst the trees boxes out for the board. Flying down the floor goes Collins. Huskies looking to go quickly. Matthews gets left alone for three and knocks it in. Morgan Matthews.
And Khalees.
Drive here for Brantley to her left, floats it up, no good, gets her own rebound, and on the putback will get fouled. Drive here for Brantley to her left, floats it up, no good, gets her own rebound, and on the putback will get fouled. As both free throws will find their way down. And yeah, talking to Coach McCorvey about Brantley, she's kind of a throwback. She's been with the program for 3 years and developed each year. She's going to steal here. Matthews gets it taken away by Frau Garcia. Simmons trying to take it right back. Good hustle play. And now she's kind of a throwback. She's been with the program for 3 years and developed each year. He's going to steal here. Matthews gets it taken away by Frau Garcia. Simmons trying to take it right back. Good hustle play. And now she's kind of a throwback. She's been with the program for 3 years and developed each year. He's going to steal here. Matthews gets it taken away by Frau Garcia. Simmons trying to take it right back. Good hustle play. And now Collins has it.
That's why they recruited Nariyah Simmons, that defensive fire and leadership.
Tramble with the feed, goes up with it, gets blocked. Good defense portrayed there by the freshman Potter. And then both of them.
Containing Justice Tramble, I'm glad it's not my job.
It's a great point. She's become more and more of a factor as this season's gone on. Brantley with the ball in her hand. 3 minutes in, 2-point lead for the Huskies. Oliver checked in at the last whistle. They work it inside now. Khalees, much smaller defender on Potter. Good defense, though, with the help. Now a three-point try from the wing for Berretti is no good. And an offensive rebound is corralled by Oliver right up against.
Got to be back in the paint.
First one off the bench for the Huskies. Kylie Baudouin-Foliaki checks in. Entry pass off the window, too strong. Gets her own rebound, does Potter. Aki checks in. Entry pass off the window, too strong. Gets her own rebound, does Potter. And now a reset of sorts up top, but they go right back into Potter. Fakes right, fades left, no good. Sorts up top, but they go right back into Potter. Fakes right, fades left, no good.
Northeastern did a good job defending the ball, but you got to secure those rebounds.
Khalees in transition, kicked it out to Simmons, who does a little Euro inside, no good. Both offenses go
rebounds.
Khalees in transition, kicked it out to Simmons, who does a little Euro inside, no good. Both offenses going a little bit cold. Stony Brook flying up the floor, though. Beretti traveled.
Boost for Northeastern. It allows her to run a team the way she actually would have wanted to run a team the last couple of years.
Has her team down by 1 here, 6 minutes into the first quarter, but no field goals for Northeastern over the last 3:40 or so. 1 here, 6 minutes into the first quarter, but no field goals for Northeastern over the last 3:40 or so. They get the turnover here on the giveaway. Sanchez Bitarch in transition, nearly lost it. Now to Simmons. Collins on the drive, kick to Simmons on the wing. They still have plenty of time here. Bodwan Foliaki gets a clean look from the corner and knocks it down. It's a triple.
That's a really alert pass from Maya Somerville. Threw it so fast that Bodwan Foliaki had the time to work with it. This is what you want to do if you are trying to beat a quick rotating defense.
And now a foul is...
Again, you start expanding the repertoire, forcing Stony Brook to pay attention to some people they maybe didn't have in the scouting report. Opens up the options box for Northeastern offensively.
Collins now has a little space from deep. Came up short off the front iron. Rebound grab there by Frost. Collins now has a little space from deep. Came up short off the front iron. Rebound grab there by Frost. And now here comes Frau Garcia. The handoff. Seawolves looking to make something happen at this end of the floor. Freshman Brown picked up the dribble. Handoff for Oliver, bobbled around. Still has possession now on the ground. And a jump ball is called. It's a good job by Brown. Named most impactful high major assistant coaches in Division I basketball. It's been a long time coming for her to have a program of her own.
Well, it's a credit to her that Stony Brook's in second place right now. She's in year 2. Year 1, she takes over for Ashley Langford, who had left to return to her alma mater in Tulane after graduated or transferring. This season, they had almost the same thing. The 3 leading scorers from last year transferred or graduated. And here they are in second place. It's a testament to the work she and her staff have put in and how well they've scouted and recruited players.
Yeah, and there's a travel right.
It's a testament to the work she and her staff have put in and how well they've scouted and recruited players.
Yeah, and there's a travel right after Northeastern took away the steal.
Process of putting the ball down, it's a borderline call. I could see that one going either way.
Just a finish on Coach McCorvey, too, by the way, as we get a drive in here that's no good. Oliver grabs her own rebound, but Coach telling us since on the staff, Anjali Barrett, Kaya Gillespie, Evan Turkish, all of them playing huge roles with their own position groups. That's helped them get to the point they're at here.
Yeah, you usually don't see, I mean, you hear coaches all the time talk about a tough non-conferences. Brantley knocks one down from distance. 5-8 in the non-conference for Stony Brook. They're 3-8 if you take out the wins against non-Division I opponents. So you look at that and you go, okay, yeah, it's a tough schedule. 9-2 since then.
Yep. How about Brantley, by the way? 11 of the first 13 points for Stony Brook. She's already knocked down 3 threes. Something about playing against Northeastern, I guess. Here goes Collins, down to 7. Simmons lets a 3 fly, and the answer at the other end. Huskies have knocked down 3 of their first 4 from deep.
Well, this is how you make the defenses think twice about how they're playing you.
Brantley on the drive this time, no good. Offensive rebound for Brown.
Eventually, what goes around comes around. Northeastern's got to seal off these possessions. It's something Priscilla Edwards-Lloyd has talked about all season, but especially this week. She says, we're guarding well. We need to finish these defensive possessions.
The issue with the clock was that the shot clock was at 20. It was supposed to be at 16, so they redid it. And now another stop and a shot clock violation. Northeastern playing against Charleston after playing just 14 minutes at Towson last weekend. So good to see her back in the action here today.
A 2-3 zone defense for Stony Brook here.
Simmons with a good ball fake, sidesteps for a 3, and she's got another. Nariyah knocked down from deep, and the Huskies open up their biggest lead. Shot clock turned off. Frau Garcia driving, kick into the corner. Frost on the drive. To the left, up with it. No good. Brown vying for the rebound and knocked out of bounds over the top.
Looking for more, guys.
Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it. I was going to say, yes, they do have 2 already today, but it also helps when you're hitting your first shots, and so far they're hitting 6 out of 10 and 4 out of 5 from deep. Holohan steps through, no good. It came up short, and a rebound grabbed by Stony Brook. Tramble gets tied up.
The offense isn't quite on the same level. This is the last sort of team you want to be giving free points to in close.
18 points surrendered by this Stony Brook defense in the first quarter. Just 13 scored. Three-pointer from the corner. It certainly looked like Holohan altered that, even if she didn't block it.
That line, no points last game. She was 0 for 8. I think the bigger issue now is she's 0 for 1 from the floor. It's the one that seems most concerning. They need to get her involved in shooting and being aggressive for Northeastern to play their best basketball.
I was going to say, she's now going on 6 quarters without scoring. Simmons uses the screen from Holohan. Now the pass inside, and Holohan was in position, but the
schedule or what kind of fun they were deciding to have, but you very rarely see this. Usually there's at least a week or 2 of separation before you see a team again.
Well, it's one of the fun parts about the Coastal Athletic Association, 13 teams, and quite the span it has on the coast, with Northeastern being the furthest north school. Frost is going to launch a 3. That's no good. Big rebound comes all the way out, with Northeastern being the furthest north school. Frost is going to launch a 3. That's no good. Big rebound comes all the way out for Beatrice Perez-Polgar. Checked in at the last whistle, or the last time out, I should say. 9th appearance of the year. Matthews on the drive. Strong take inside. Morgan Matthews again. Another 5 points here early.
She's been good and opportunistic about the shots that she's taken, too, and she's knocked down both of them. Both coming in the flow of the offense. I'll tell you something, it's a lot of limb coming at you on those drives. It's hard to get in the way.
Starting to figure out her role more and more after transferring in from George Washington. Contested 3 in the corner there for Beretti is no good. And the offensive rebound is secure.
0 points on a combined 0 for 10.
That was a very easy layup.
This isn't working for Stony Brook. Northeastern might be just fine with that. They will not, on the other hand, Stony Brook. Northeastern might be just fine with that. They will not, on the other hand, be fine with that.
What a pass in transition up to Beretti. What a finish. Start out.
In the bucket happens.
Chance for Stony Brook to take a lead. They led, and it was 13-12. That's the last time they led. Bounced inside here. Potter goes to work on Tramble, steps through and gets the friendly roll. Stony Brook reeks through and gets the friendly roll. Stony Brook reclaims the lead by 1.
And the first bucket for someone who isn't named Brantley or Beretti.
Collins to the free throw line, and the lead right back to the Huskies. Cover for Cam Collins. They go back to Potter. And now Frau Garcia and Potter, 2-woman game. Potter couldn't finish after the give and go.
And Collins, good job recognizing that the weak side help was necessary.
2 minutes left in this first half. Stony Brook has outscored Northeastern 12-8 here in the quarter. And a three-point try from straight on for Justice. Tramble. Her first made 3. How about that? And here's a strip by Simmons. Husky 3. How about that? And here's a strip by Simmons. Huskies running 3-on-2. Simmons turns around to the trailer. Calise to the free throw line, and it's good. Yersi Calise with her first point.
Everything starts to sparkle for the Huskies.
It's a 7-0 run over the last minute for Northeastern. How about Tramble? You said it only attempted 1-3 last year at South Carolina State. That was her 6th attempt of this season and knocks one in. Looks very confident in doing so as well. Strong take there. Couldn't tell if Sanchez Pitarch got a piece or not, but the confident in doing so as well. Strong take there. Couldn't tell if Sanchez Pitarch got a piece or not, but the ball still in the hands of Stony Brook. A 3-point try for Brantley is no good. Now Pitarch got a piece or not, but the ball still in the hands of Stony Brook. A 3-point try for Brantley is no good. Now Tramble Comes down with the rebound, running up the floor, finds Collins in stride. Collins with a scoop up.
Tremble said, all right, the three-pointer's not enough. I'm going to run the fast break.
All of a sudden, she's a point forward. It's a 9-0 run for the Huskies over the last minute and a half. Stony Brook took that 25-24 lead right down the floor. The next time the Huskies took it right back, have not looked back since. Brantley will get fouled.
Yep.
Adjustments were being made. We'll check in with Sam Lebowitz. Sam?
Thanks, guys. I caught up with both coaching staff. Stony Brook assistant coach Angela Barrett told me just that. They need to be better on defense, more to where they've been all year. In terms of that defense, they're looking for more deflection, more on-ball pressure. Northeastern assistant coach.
Game, first of all, they're going to need Northeastern to naturally just miss more shots because Northeastern shot really well in the first half. And part of your point, Milton, was there was not many rebounds to be had for Northeastern because they were just making everything. The ones they missed were where the rebounds came from. And the other thing is they're going to need more contributors here in the second half. Brantley Beretti, 24 of the 26 points. You need to get others involved here to begin the half. That'll be on Frau Garcia to do so. Team's averaging about 18 per contest.
The one I'm looking for Stony Brook is the one guard in the inbounds pass right there, number 21, in Caitlin Frost, their third leading scorer, who tried 4 shots in the first half, John. All of them really good looks, quality looks, that just didn't go down. I think she's the most
there along the sideline, so a turnover now for the Huskies. Both teams with double-figure turnovers in the first half. I'd imagine that both coaches would like to close down on some of those as well. Handoff here, Frau Garcia comes around the corner, gets to the basket. Shot was altered. Handoff here, Frau Garcia comes around the corner, gets to the basket. Shot was altered. Huskies come away with it in transition now. Caliste will slow things down after getting over the timeline. An 11-point lead for Northeastern. Tramble tries again, why not? Collins, offensive rebound, put back and in. Great position. An 11-point lead for Northeastern. Tramble tries again, why not? Collins, offensive rebound, put back and in. Great position. It was a foul. It was not a foul called. Inbound comes up top, 18 to shoot for Stony Brook as we restart play. Frau Garcia on the wing, swings it up top. Brantley, Caliste disrupting the pass reception. Beretti comes around the corner, switches direction, spins around. Three-point try right at the buzzer. It's no good, but an offensive rebound for Brantley, and she goes back up and in. Switches direction, spins around. Three-point try right at the buzzer. It's no good, but an offensive rebound for Brantley, and she goes back up and in.
Stationary waiting for the ball because you're not giving Tramble a target. You're not giving her an outlet or a valve to try to get the ball out of that thicket of Seawolf defenders.
Simmons tries another three off the front of the iron, no good. Had the hot half, that's her first miss from deep. Still an 11-point lead for the Huskies here. Good pass inside, just too strong off glass from one. An 11-point lead for the Huskies here. Good pass inside, just too strong off glass from Wanza.
Hats off to Cameron Collins. She's been rotating really well from the Reek side all game long.
Hats off to her on a drive here. Couldn't finish, though. And then the last touch on it goes off Tramble. So
free throw line, 4 of 8 from that spot. But still, Northeastern's going to be playing with fire here if they can't figure out how to defend with discipline.
They've been able to maintain a lead throughout this second half. Beretti nearly lost the handle. Mwanza with a pump. Tramble stays with her. Mwanza puts it off the glass. No good.
% career free throw shooter.
And she is now 1 for 6 here in the 3 attempts she's had in the second half. Caliste, tough angle, off glass, puts it in. Caliste now with 6 and back to a double-digit lead.
And Caliste gets forced into these finishes in transition sometimes because she's smaller, but tough shot, tough finish. She got it done.
Travel.
Yeah.
Delaney Cooper, now you have to assume she won't be available, so Mwanza's going to have to play some minutes here.
Or Stony Brook tries to go with a smaller lineup, in which case, I mean, maybe now would be the time to do it, and Northeastern has Tramble off the floor.
Somerville tries to roll inside. Collins tried to hit her. Good disruption.
Northeastern has Tramble off the floor.
Somerville tries to roll inside. Collins tried to hit her. Good disruption from Stony Brook's defense. Brantley Picks up the dribble, nearly gets trapped. Beretti, another contested three. That one nearly banked in. Simmons skies for the board.
Yeah, Priscilla Edwards-Lloyd has been shouting at the defense for a while now to be more aggressive, to play further up on the ball, to deny time and space. And I think that's a little bit more what she had in mind. Chase on those double teams.
Khalees, really tough pass. Got it out to Simmons. Simmons now driving. Collins left open for the three. Puts it in. Cameron Collins. He's Milton Posner. I'm John Avino. Sam Lebowitz with us as well. Thank you for being here on this Sunday afternoon. Been a fun one in Boston. Northeastern trying to knock off Stony Brook and what would undoubtedly be an upset here in the CAA today. Kick out another Cooper pass. Just looks uncomfortable out by the three-point line. Cooper now on the drive. Somerville nearly stripped it. Shot clock under 5. Beretti the three with the shot clock winding. Beretti the three with the shot clock winding down. Puts it in.
You know what? That's a strong defensive possession for Northeastern. They didn't make a single mistake, and Beretti just beat him.
I was going to say, that's not the possession you want coming out of a timeout when you called the timeout, but Beretti bails out the Seawolves.
And yet it ends with the perfect outcome.
Khalees, Somerville, Collins now looking to stay hot. Finds Somerville. Nice step through by Somerville, just a little bit wild on the end of it. Got her own rebound, though, goes back up, and the foul was called. Hot, finds Somerville. Nice step through by Somerville, just a little bit wild on the end of it. Got her own rebound, though, goes back up, and the foul was called. Season 38 total to begin her collegiate career. Started on Friday for the second time, not in the starting lineup today, but I'm sure she is thrilled on today, which is her birthday, to be out there playing with her team in the 13th game of the year. Gives them a 12-point lead after splitting the pair. Beretti on the wing, 19 points for Beretti. Kick to the corner, Brantley, 3 points off her career high, which is also against Northeastern. Puts this off glass, no good, it was off the mark. A great offensive rebound grab by Mwanza, and this time she puts it back up and in. 3 points off her career high, which is also against Northeastern. Puts this off glass, no good, it was off the mark. A great offensive rebound grab by Mwanza, and this time she puts it back up and in.
Of the quarter, and if they start putting Northeastern on the line, Northeastern has had a much more successful day from that spot than the Seawolves had.
The Seawolves might be thinking at some point they're going to have to do that anyway, so they may start to take another foul or two, although now, as you said, they're at 3, so it's only one more that wouldn't result in free throws. 4.5 to go. It's a 10-point lead for Northeastern. Khalees with the shot clock down to 5. Uses the screen from Tramble. 2 defenders came with her. Now down to 1. Matthews at the buzzer. Hit the front iron. Tramble almost had the offensive rebound, but instead Simmons is going to. Defenders came with her. Now down to 1. Matthews at the buzzer. Hit the front iron. Tramble almost had the offensive rebound, but instead Simmons is going to take one away. What a job to grab that ball back from Frau Garcia.
And we see this all the time, right? This alert defense in the backcourt, she is opportunistic. Nariyah Simmons, as that one is going to go to Stony Brook. It's last off Khalees. Traps have been effective. The turnovers have still been an issue for Northeastern. They tighten that up. They win this game.
A great job by Cooper to force that last turnover. Frau Garcia will kick it out to Brantley at the three-point line. Now driving in. Trying to flick one up, and does. Over Tramble, puts it up.
Okay, with Frau Garcia taking that foul. Like you mentioned, they may have to put Northeastern on the line anyway at a certain point, and if you strip that ball, it's almost a guaranteed 2 points the other end. Nobody was back for the Huskies.
Brantley out defending Simmons near midcourt. Shot clock now under 10. Simmons picked up the dribble, tries to get it to Collins. Beretti very aggressive defensively, and eventually a little bit too much contact.
They can win this game at the free throw line. I don't think they're going to be too broken up about it.
Back to 10 with 3 minutes to play. Beretti, Frau Garcia basically chasing her around for that basketball. Now has it, drive in, tough take, too strong, and the rebound fought for by both.
With 3 apiece for Stony Brook, Beretti has 4. All 4 of those players are out on the floor right now.
Well, there's 3 minutes to go.
Oh, absolutely, but something to watch out for. Players are out on the floor right now.
Well, there's 3 minutes to go.
Oh, absolutely, but something to watch out for. Keep going along the baseline and to the sidelines, and it's doing some of Stony Brook's job for them.
Deep ball for Khalees, bounces over her head, gathers it, and now will reset up top if she can. See if Stony Brook fouls her. They're trying to give one, it looked like. She's just running in circles. And that's like